Hello everyone! Welcome to episode 7 of Country Names and Their Origins, a series in which we delve into the etymologies and original sources of country names. If you missed the previous episodes, check out this playlist. And also don't forget to subscribe, as I only cover 7 countries per episode, so there's a lot more to come. First up today is Croatia. And right off the bat we hit a snag, because we just don't know where the name comes from. Well, we do know that Croatia is the Latin rendition of the common Slavic Xrovat or Harahvat. But other than that, we only have theories. The most common theory is that this name derives from Harahvat, the Old Persian name for the Arachosia river and province. The Scythian version, Xoroathos, also seems to suggest a connection here. But here's the problem. This place is in modern-day Afghanistan, so it's pretty hard to accept this theory. For now, let's just mark this place as an uncertain origin. Next we go to Cuba, and what do you know? We don't have a good explanation for this one either. The term Cuba was first bestowed upon the island by Christopher Columbus as Cabo de Cuba or Cape Cuba. Supposedly it comes from the indigenous Taíno language as cubao, meaning abundant fertile land, or coabana, or great place. That's it. That's the best we can come up with. Cyprus is a very popular tourist destination in Europe, and rightfully so. So I guess it's time you all learn what the actual name of the country means. Well, tough luck, we're not sure about this one either. The island got its name a long time ago, around the 15th century BC. It's possible it's derived from the cypress tree, or kypárissos in Greek, or the henna tree, Kúpros. The most commonly accepted theory, though, is that Kúpros has its origins in the Sumerian word for copper, zubar, which could make sense because there are large copper deposits found here. This could be an explanation, we don't really know. What we do know is that this ore was called es Cyprium, or metal of Cyprus, later shortened to cuprum, which in English became copper. The Czech Republic, alternately called Czechia, got its name from the West Slavic tribe that settled in the area commonly known as Bohemia. But beyond that, it's a little hard to go into details. The traditional etymology states that this nation got its name from the legendary leader Czech, who together with his brothers Lech and Rus founded the Polish, Czech and Rus nations. That could be so, but the actual word can be traced back to the Proto-Slavic chel, meaning kinsman or tribesman. Further up north we find the small European country of Denmark. Well, they're not that small actually. Greenland is technically under Danish rule. The name of the country means the Danish forest, or the Danish borderland, probably in reference to the border forests of southern Schleswig. The Dane part might originate from the Proto-Indo-European root den, which means lowland or flatland, and the mark is a borderland. That originates from Old Norse mork, and further from the Proto-Indo-European mareg, both meaning the same thing. Somewhere in East Africa, there's a small but fascinating country called Djibouti. The whole country is named after its capital city that was founded in 1888 and soon became the capital of French Somaliland. While the city was created in a previously uninhabited stretch of coast, the name Djibouti was already present at the time and presumably long before any Europeans arrived. It was the name of a small peninsula the locals used to call Ras Djiboutil, and the Europeans used it as a marker between borders. This name, though, predates any current nations that live in the area today. It originates from Tehuti, the ancient Egyptian god of the moon, rendered in Coptic, Greek and English as Thoth. The original form is Tahuati, and it literally means he is like the ibis. Lastly, we visit the small Caribbean island country of Dominica. Its name is the feminized form of the Latin Dies Dominicus, or Day of the Lord. The island got its name because it was a Sunday when Christopher Columbus sighted these lands on November 3, 1493. Dominicus means belonging to the Lord, which further originates from the Proto-Indo-European dem, meaning to tame, domesticate or subdue. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Tell me what you think about it downstairs, and do hit that subscribe button if you want to see more episodes. If you really enjoyed this, there's a Patreon page where you can support my work. I hope to see you next time. Bye.